Hello there, tamers, trainers, and domesticators, and welcome back to Digimon Survive! It's been a whole week. Woo! Let's jump back to the top of the radio tower where we last left off with the real punching Shuji. Hey, Ohak, nice to see you.
まずいぞ。亮を止めないと。そう、もう大丈夫。わかったんだ、俺。
Yeah, no, he is not having a great time, no.
ここにママがいる。ママ俺だよ。助けて。
あらあら、やかましい坊やだこと。そんなにママに会いたかったのかしら。あら、いらっしゃいな、かわいい坊や。
この偽物。お前なんかママじゃねえ。俺を裏切りやがって。そうだよ、ママは絶対に俺を裏切らないんだ。いつでもどこでも困ってる俺を助けてくれる。だからさ、俺はもうすぐママに会えるんだ。なあ、そうだろ。ママ、助けてよ。
ああ、何言っちゃってるのあんた。
うるせえ。俺は今ママと喋ってんだよ。邪魔すんだ。ママ、俺ずっと頑張ってたよ。ママに会えるの。早く会いに来て、ママ。
あら、ダメね。この子壊れちゃってるよ。どうしましょう。きちんとした儀式をして生贄にするのが本当はいいんだけど、この世界に取り込まれることになるし。そうね、ここで死んでもらうしかないわ。サイクロム、いらっしゃい。
はい、アルケニモン様。
これ殺しといて。簡単な仕事だから任せたわよ。
かしこまりました。
それじゃあ私は祭壇に戻るわ。よろしく。
仕事する。
え？なんだこれ。嫌だ。何これ。ママ。
動くな。つかみにくい。お前、ここから落とす。絶対死ぬ。 確実。
うわ助けてママ。
うるさい、黙れ。これでも食らえ。
ママ助けてママ。
もうめんどい。さっさと終わらせる。
りょう。でかい一つ目の化け物。
奴はサイクロモン、怪力自慢の暴れん坊だ。
でかさにビビっちゃダメよ。あいつ頭は悪いから。
りょうはまだ無事なのか。
抵抗してる。りょうくんは無事よ。だったら早く助けてあげないとね。怖いけど頑張る。クネモンがりょうを助けてだって。
分かってる。絶対助けるからな、クネモン。みゆきとハルは危ないから下がってて。みんな行くぞ。
So this day is very much close calls with Rio, huh?
よし、俺が行こう。絶対に勝つんだ。ディアトリモン、さあ行こう。
おっと、俺の番だな。強くなる約束だ。
So yeah, Rio's not having a great day, to say the least.
この力も重ねていけ。
ブレイド。
私の番ね。
This battle is relatively straightforward, with the whole bridge level being, very narrow and simple field.
待ってました。
Okay, that was a long fight.
さっき私たちも加勢しましょう。そうね、フローラも。
雑魚がわらわらと。お前。
私？
やる気ないな。頑張ってるふりだろう。
私はそんな。
こいつのことどうでもいいんだろ。なんとなく戦ってるだけだ。戦いの邪魔。消えろ。
違う。私はさっきしっかりして。亮を助けたいって心から思ってないの。私出しゃばってみんなの邪魔してるの。わかんないよ。 かんない。わかんなくなっちゃった。いいと思ってやったのに、みんなから嫌われて。相手の気持ちになってとかわかんないよ。私どうすればよかったの？サキ、大丈夫。フローラも大丈夫よ。サキ、あなたの心は綺麗だわ。心のままに行動していいの。思った通りにすればいいの。心のままに。サキ、あなたの心はここで立ち止まれって言ってる？私の心は違う。そんなこと思ってない。友達が苦しんでいるのにただ眺めているだけなんてできるわけがない。フローラもお願い、手を貸して。それでいいのよ、サキ。フローラモン、フローラモン進化。
Look, it's one of my least favorite plant Digimon. Vegemon! I absolutely hate that design.
じゃーん、ベジーモン。さっきの強い思いが私をベジーモンへと進化させた。これで私もさっきの思いに応えることができる。行くわよ。覚悟しなさい、サイクロモン。
ここは俺が行く。
Just gotta hit this thing in the back. Hopefully this battle won't take too long. So it's not exactly an interesting map, but it's just basically a corridor.
やっと私の番だね。
ここは俺が行く。
I do believe we can get pretty far just taking this guy out.
よし、私だな。
So if I can't reach him, I'll just do damage to these guys.
ここは俺だな。
That's barely any damage.
ブレイド。
やっと私の番だね。
I'm sorry I don't seem to have so much to say right now. I'm just... I don't know, I feel kind of tired. Happens some days. Ow. Oof. Confused. That's not good.
ここは俺が行く。
That should end the battle.
お前らうっとうしい。
まずいよ。あのサイクロモンってやつとっても強い。だからって引けるか。
りょう絶対に助けるんだ。頼む、頑張ってくれアグモン。
これでも食らえ。
サイクロモンの攻撃で足が揺れる。
That's not good.
あ、しまった。
りょう、ハレー。嘘だろ。
ハル。
早く助けに行かないと。さっさとこの戦いを終わらせるんだ。
Okay. Nothing like falling off a bridge.
よし、私だな。クラオレル。やっと私の番だね。
ここで俺参上。
I don't know if the game calculates experience dependent on how many things you take out, but might as well take a few extra things out.
なんてことなかった。
I love the fact that the Betamon was what got the kill in. You know, the one I confused earlier.
What? そうだ、一つ目の化け物に落とされて俺死んで。
I think you are being a bit too hasty about that.
いや、生きてる。なんですげえ高さだったのに。
Your boy still lives.
Oh お前かよ。脅かすんじゃねえよ、クソガキ。
それが命を救った相手に対する態度？
お前がバカ言ってんじゃねえよ。
まあ別にいいけどね。お前なんてどうでもいいし。
ガキに見下される覚えはね。
Plot twist: Haru's gonna go back into spook mode in a moment, and then just gonna eat Ryu or something.
お前何なんだよ。なんて目で見てんだよ。
だから言ってるでしょ。お前なんてどうでもいいんだよ。
化け物。助けママ。
動かない方がいいよ。死ななかったとはいえ
あちこち怪我してるんだから。
助けてママ。そうだ、スマホでママに電話を。なんで電話できねえんだよ。なんでママに連絡できねえんだよ。
どうして現実世界に帰りたいの？
ここには俺の居場所なんてねえ。ここは俺の世界じゃねえんだ。たくまたちは俺が気に入らねえんだ。何かっていうと俺を邪魔者扱いして。あいつら化け物従えて俺を排除しようとしてんだよ。
お前にはそう見えてるんだ。
だから俺は帰りてえんだ。元の世界に家に帰りてんだよ。大丈夫だ。今にママから連絡が来て俺を助けてくれるんだ。
ねえ、いつまで妄想の中で生きるの？母親から連絡なんて来ないことは自分が一番分かっているはずだよ。
そうだ。ママはずっと病気で、俺もっとママに会いたかったのに医者が会っちゃダメっていっぱい我慢して、俺が寂しがるとリョウは強い子だから大丈夫って。それがママの最後の言葉で。ああ、そうか。ママは死んでたんだった。そりゃ連絡なんか来ねえよな。そうか、そうだよ。ここは死後の世界なんだから、死んだママは近くにいるはずだ。
From one delusion into the next. Wow. Yeah, too bad you didn't.
ねえママ、いるんだろ。早く会いに来てよ。
これはもうダメだな。完全に壊れちゃってる。ああ、来たんだね君。でもちょっと遅かったね。
霧の中に何かが。ママ、やっぱり来てくれたんだ。ママ、
見てごらんよ。君の大事な量はもう何も見えてないんだ。
そっちに行けばいいんだね。待ってて、すぐ行くから。りょう、ハル。
いたわ。二人とも無事よ。ハル。よかったよ。あら、もうさっき言ったら涙で顔がぐしょぐしょよ。でも見つかって本当によかったわ。
うむ。ならば早くここから離れよう。霧が出始めているぞ。
なあ、気のせいか？寮のやつ霧に向かってね。えママ
ねえ、あれやばくない？亮、なんか
笑ってんのか？
みんなまずいよ。霧がもう濃くなりすぎてる。
確かにやばいな。亮、ハル、そこは危ない。早くこっちに来るんだ。
ねえ、あれ何？
Looking to where Aoi is pointing, I see a black shadow?
気のせいか。影から触手のようなものが伸びて。
待って、寮の方に行ってない？
おい、やばい。これマジでやばいやつじゃねえの
？Can we even make it? It's risky, but yeah. Oh, of course we'll help. What do you suggest, chat? Should we save Ryu or not? For the umpteenth time today? That guy sure knows how to repeatedly just almost gets himself killed. It's almost impressive how many times he's like dodged a bullet just this chapter. Of course we'll help. Go!
タクマ、行っちゃダメだ。
アグモン、どうにかならないのかよ。
どうにもならないよ。あれはそういうものなんだ。
そんな。おい、亮、何やってんだ。早く逃げろ。
亮、逃げて！亮君、どうして逃げないの？
亮、何か言ってる。ママ、やっと会えたよ。これからはずっと一緒。もう離れないでね。
Hey Maddie, nice to see you.
Huh?
What a timing to arrive, huh?
飲み込まれた。は？え？
そんな。
And he's even the character we had the most affinity with. Ugh. That doesn't bode well for everyone else, does it?
嘘。何これ。
Oh, hey cats, nice to see you. Oh, there's Kunoman. I didn't see him there, next to Haru. Somehow, in a way that I don't fully understand, I can tell that Kunoman is sad.
船門まで消えていく。
It can't be. Kunomon's disappearing.
待てよ。亮がまだそこにいるんじゃないのか。
Well, two deaths for the price of one.
ダメ。
みゆき。
Why is she shaking her head like that? Is she telling me I should give up?
たくまさん、
春。
りょうさんはね、自分で自分を見放しちゃったんだよ。
Rio is actually one of my favorite characters, so this kind of stinks.
だから世界に食べられちゃったんだ。
And since I have given all the choices to the chat this whole playthrough, I'm gonna blame all of you for his death. I'm kidding, of course I won't do that, but... Even after the fog lifted and the shadow vanished, there was still no sign of Rio. I'm not really sure what Haru meant by what he told me, but I do know one thing for certain. Rio is dead. Yes, the person in chat who's been constantly like, let's go talk to Rio, let's go talk to Rio. After all that, Shuji eventually got us to calm down and we returned to the school. Leave it to Shuji to step up in a situation like that and get us all back safely. Kaito was next to recover. He was all ready to go to the amusement park and find Mew. But the rest of us managed to convince him to come back to the school instead. Shuji made the case that we could search more effectively after we had regrouped. And after seeing what had happened to Rio, even Kaito must have realized the need for caution. Everyone else was pretty upset and shaken from having witnessed Rio's death. It was dark by the time we got back, and we were exhausted. Nobody bothered with dinner. The other mostly seemed to collapse into sleep, though I found that impossible. My mind kept coming back to the same thought. Surely there must have been something more I could have done. Maybe if we'd all worked together, or if I'd been more determined, or... Determination, cooperation, or I just don't know. Have fun with that, chat. So yeah, we have our first casualty, people, and I'm sorry. But if it's any consolations to those of you who love Rios as much as I do, as far as I understand it, the true ending requires everyone to be alive. So once we come back here for New Game Plus, we will save him. Oh, Maddie, you have a huge point with that. Let me read that out loud. The worst part about losing one person in a survival scenario is that people easily fall like dominoes after that due to their motivation taking a large hit, and that is very correct. So there is a good question of what's gonna happen now that we lost Rio, because everyone seems a little bit bummed out about that. Mew is also still out there alone in the world, so. So chat, did we lack cooperation, determination, or we don't know? Gonna give it one more minute, and then guess I'll default to something. It's still kinda horrifying, the fact that he is the one we had with the most affinity, and he just... I guess we just don't know. Since I'm getting a good question or I don't know. So, it's no use. I can't think of anything. For one thing, that fog is still a complete mystery. Not to mention the shadow. And more importantly, deep down, somehow, I knew there was nothing I could do. It's starting to get cold. If I stay like this, I'll probably end up getting sick. Even if I can't sleep, maybe I should just lie down for a while. Sorry, Maddie, you went fast enough with the 20-second delay.
アグモン。たくま、大丈夫？ぼーっとしてるよ。ずっと考えてたんだ。亮のこと。
I'm sorry. I said I would give the chat as a whole a minute, and I took those two as the conclusion of we don't know. Sorry. That's alright, cats. I get that feeling of being like, I feel like I heard that before.
助けられたはずなんだ。今日だけじゃなく、もっと前に。クネモンに心を開かなかったのも、毒グモンの脅威に震えてた時も、教室にいた時、話し合いの時、探索の時、いつも僕は気づいてた。
Drama, death, betrayal. Oh, this is the stream everyone should be watching.
亮がヤバい状態だって分かってた。僕は亮を見殺しにしたんだ。タクマはどうしたかった？
If he had faced his fears, I wish he had faced his fears. I wished he talked with us, or I wish we had talked more. We got options again. I also usually just pick the first thing that pops up into chat when we're doing this, mostly because the chat isn't really big enough that it's worth a vote. Maybe if I had like 500 more subscribers?
亮ともっと話したかったよ。弱音でも口でも何でもよかったんだ。何でも話していればきっと何かが違っていたはずなんだよ。そもそも何が正解なのかだって僕は分かってないんだ。僕のしてきたことは正しかったのか、どうすればよかったのか、僕には何もわからない。
I feel like this is the game's very subtle way of saying, hey, you might want to redo this in New Game Plus.
タクマの苦しい気持ちわかるよ。うん、苦しい。だって亮が仲間が死ぬような目にあっても、アルケニモンはまだ僕らを狙ってる。ミュウがいる遊園地にだって敵はいるかもしれない。ここが違う世界なら元の世界に帰るための手段なんてあるのかわからない。わからないよ。
Huck, in all fairness, I was being a little bit sarcastic. It's subtle as a sledgehammer, let's just be honest.
一体 何をどうすればいいんだよ。
たくま、ね、たくま、僕は難しいことはわからないけど、それはね、たくまなら頑張れば何でもできるってこと。みんなと力を合わせてでも、無理やりに進んでも、最後にはどうにかしちゃうんだ。
なんだよそれ。僕そんなんじゃないよ。
そんなことないよ。僕は信じてる。たくま、僕は君を信じているよ。
僕も。ありがとう。なんだかすっきりしたよ。おかげで眠れそうだ。
そうならよかった。
おやすみアグモ。
おやすみたくま。
It's kind of frustrating we lost our first kid before we managed to complete the party.
「人間の子供は発見したのですが、部下どもがその不甲斐なくて。
取り逃がしてきたわけか。どうやらお前には我らが主に仕える自覚が足りないようだな。
いいえ、私はそんな。そう必ず、次こそは必ず人間の子供たちを我らが主の前に生贄として捧げますわ。
Oh, you like the cult leader?
祭壇が開いたようだが、お前が生贄を捧げたのではなかったのか。
I would say I also enjoy the cult leader's design.
目当ての子供を取り逃がした挙句、生贄を捧げることにも失敗していたとはな。
あれは私ではなく、何者かに先を越されたのよね。
その何者かの手によって捧げられたかどうか確認も取れていないのだな。
でも子供はまだ何人もいるわ。だから次こそはねえ。
Does it sound like Digimon? That's unfortunate.
お前一人で手に負えないというなら、メガシードラモンをつけてやってもいいんだぞ。
Oh wait, Digimon hasn't been in this game. Does it sound like the professor?
主への忠誠を示す機会とあらば、あいつもさぞ張り切って成果を上げるだろうからな。
その前に
必要ないわよ。門左衛門の手もメガシードラモンの手もいらないわ。今度こそ私が子供たちを捕まえてみせるもの。
どけどけどけ。
あら、ガサツなやつが来たわ。よそ者のガルルモンがここに何の用なのかしら。
聞いたぞ。人間の子供から力を得た連中が敵として立ちふさがってるそうだな。
Yes, there is a Monsaimon. Monsaimon has always hit kind of like an uncanny valley turret, or well, maybe not uncanny valley per se. It's just that its eyes always looks like it wants to do horrendous things, but its design is very, very cutesy, and so is its attack. It's like creepy in a cute way. Yeah, there's a Garurumon here. Interesting. Considering the fact that there was a Gabumon in an earlier scene?
この機会を待っていた。そんな連中、俺の力でねじ伏せてやるぜ。
は力だけでどうにかなるとは思わないことね。おバカさん。
お前、また卑怯な手を使ってるのか？自分の力で戦おうともしないのか？
また単細胞なことね。それが愚かだというのよ。
どいつもこいつも胸くそ悪い連中だぜ。
やめぬかお前たち。
喧嘩売ってきたのはこいつだぜ。
まあいい。お前らが強調する必要はない。好きに動けばよい。
言われなくても好きにさせてもらう。じゃあな。
ああ、言うだけ言って言っちゃった。いいのかしら？あいつ信用できるの？
腕だけは確かだ。それに人間の子供に恨みを抱いているのは間違いないからな。
That is a point. It probably is distorted.
それよりいいか、アルケニモン。これ以上の失敗を主様が許すと思うなよ。
分かってるわよ。私を誰だと思ってるの？
ならよいがな。次はないぞ。ここにいるモンザエモンやメガシードラモンだけではない。お前の代わりはいくらでもいること忘れるな。
Of course everyone's a Digimon. It's a Digimon game.
手を貸してほしければ言え。
いまいましい。この私があんなガキどものせいで。いいわ。今に見てなさい。
Interesting thought, because if the professor is the cult leader, or well, what looks like a cult leader, that would mean that since they met him before they officially were discovered that they were in the digital world, it's entirely possible that he brought them here. That puts a lot of puzzle pieces into place. Very interesting. Then the question becomes, what Digimon is he?
ダメだ。そっちへ行くな。戻れ、リョウ。リョウ。
That's an interesting way of showcasing waking up from a really bad dream. The shaking camera and the heavy breathing. It really works.
夢。
I woke up from a nightmare this morning, drenched in sweat, my hands still shaking. It's not surprising I had a lot on my mind last night, and sleep did not come easy. Not after watching Ryo die right in front of us yesterday. But beyond the terror of watching someone die for the first time, seeing that strange tentacle reach out and grab him was just awful. Just thinking back on it now sends a shiver down my spine. But I shouldn't let myself dwell on it, not after how Agumon cheered me up last night.
で、そういえばアグモン、それにみんなは。
Nobody else is here. Am I the last one up? Then all the more reason to get moving. We need to figure out what comes next. It's not too late, so maybe the others are still in the cafeteria. I better go see. And nobody woke me up! What the hell, guys? Come on!
おはようカイト。ドラクモン。やっと起きてきやがったか。
Wow, he seems pretty mad. Has he been waiting for me to wake up this whole time?
遅くなってごめん。昨日はなかなか寝つけなくて。
相当疲れてたんだろ。仕方ねえよ。
ところで他のみんなは？知るかよ。誰も来やしねえ。そうなのか？みんなとっくに集まってると思ってたのに。でもじゃあみんなどこに？
あっちこっち行ったみてえだぞ。暗い顔してよ。目の前でてめえらの仲間が一人霧に食われてやられちまったんだ。おめえと同じでみんな思うところがあるんだろ。
That's a good point. Rio's death didn't just come as a shock to me. It has to be on everybody's mind. They'll need to process what happened.
みんなのこと少しそっとしておいた方がいいのかな。
何言ってんだ。今は一刻も早くミュウを助けに行かなきゃなんねえんだぞ。
それはもちろんそうだけど、正体不明の霧のこともあるし。
だからこそ早く助けに行かなきゃやべえんだろ。霧のことだけじゃねえ。化け物がミュウを狙ってるんだ。
That's right. Arukenimon, that spider monster, said something about a sacrifice. She was really strong too. If there are lots of other things like her out there.
くそ。こんなことなら何としてでも昨日のうちにミュウを見つけておくんだった。いや、そもそも俺がミュウから目を離してさえいなけりゃ。
カイト、ちょっと落ち着けよ。
タクマの言う通りだぜ。
うるせえ。これが落ち着いていられるか。妹の命がかかってんだ。
そんなこと言われなくても分かってんだよ。けどな、一人でイライラしても仕方ねえだろ。
もういい。議論してる時間も来ねえ奴らを待ってる時間も無駄だ。俺は一人でミュウを探しに行く。
待ちなって。単独行動は危険すぎる。行くなら全員で行くべきだよ。
同感だ。おめえを危険な目になんて合わせられないからな。
分かったよ。
That's a relief. We managed to get through to him, for once.
けど待つのは昼までだ。それ以上は待てねえ。昼まで待って誰も来なかったら、その時は誰が何と言おうとミュウを探しに行く。俺一人でな。
たくバカ野郎が。その時は俺も一緒に決まってんだろ。
はあ？誰がバカだ。誰が？
おめえ以外に誰がいるんだよ。どうせ本当は誰も巻き込みたくないとか余計なこと考えてんだろうけどな。一人で突っ走ろうとすんじゃねえ。何のために俺がいると思ってんだ。
そうかよ。そりゃ悪かったな。
Dragmon seems genuinely concerned for Kaito. And Kaito does actually seem to listen to Dragmon in his own way. It might not look like it, but I think those two are actually pretty close.
つうわけでタクマ、みんなを頼むぞ。昼まではカイトが勝手に出ていかねえように俺がちゃんと見張ってるから。
わかった。みんなを呼んでくれ。
Let's see, if I got until noon... Oh no, that's hardly any time. I need to get everyone here quick. And we got free action. So, whatever you guys want to do, it seems like we have access to Kaito and Minoru, Miyuki and Haru, Saki and Aoi, and Akuman. Nothing here. Actually, we also have the forest area. There's nothing in the forest area. Got it. I guess our priority is Aoi. I guess our priority is this fight. Aoi then Minoru. Okay. Okay. Hmm.
やる気は満タンだよ。
よし、俺が行こう。
Like to avoid pointless battle if possible, yet we must fight. What a gentle soul. He didn't like that. Yeah, shame on you. Be my friend. Nice. Well, that made for a short battle.
なんとか勝てた。
Aoi then Minoru. I see Aoi and Sasaki. Should I call out to them? I couldn't stop them. Hey, don't be so hard on yourself. There was nothing you could have done. But I could tell. I knew there was something wrong with Rio. Why couldn't I help him? Sounds like Aoi is blaming herself. Yeah, you know how seriously she takes things? She regrets not doing more. She's been crying all morning. It's been hard to watch. She feels guilty about what happened to Rio. Probably because she is so responsible. I think Labramon's probably right, that there was nothing she could have done. But I can also understand how Aoi could feel regret at not being able to do more. I forgot to grab that earlier. DLC Gilmon is here. And now it's DLC Growlman. We're all responsible? It was inevitable? Or what done is done? I'll leave that up to the chat as per usual. So I might as well check in here how we're doing. 17 moral, 15 harmony, 4 wrath. We aren't very angry. We looked at the affinity stuff a couple of times. Yeah, I did manage to get it, so might as well get some use out of it, you know? We would preferably like to get her affinity up, if possible, before she's gonna die like Ryu. We are all responsible. It wasn't just you, Aoi. We all could have done more to help support Rio. I mean, I couldn't do anything either. Takuma. Yeah, I think maybe you're right. After all, even I didn't realize Rio was that far gone. So there's no reason for you to take all of the blame, Aoi. Takuma, Saki, Aoi, please, stop crying like that. It's just, you're both being so thoughtful while I've only been thinking about myself. Please, Aoi, cheer up. I'm the worst. What should I do? I don't know how to comfort her. And if I can't get everyone to the cafeteria soon, Kaito could go off on his own. Man, I don't know what to do. Some good you are at making people feel better. I still won't stop crying. Yeah, sorry, I couldn't think of the right thing to say. Well, I doubt there's anything you could say that'll get through to her right now. What makes you say that? Because I don't think Aoi's looking for someone to say the right thing. What's that supposed to mean? Is this a girl thing? Or is Saki speaking from her own experience? Either way, Saki sure does show a lot of consideration for someone so free-spirited. I mean... talking to her, snapping and laughing randomly, that, does that constitute being that far gone? Yeah, it does. Saki, you're so considerate. Have you had it rough, or you really get girls? You are so considerate. I didn't think you cared what other people thought, but you sure pay close attention. You think so? I feel like this is pretty normal. I don't know, look at how you're thinking of Aoi even after everything that happened. Yeah, he's right. Maybe it's just when I see someone who's sad, it helps me realize I need to stay calm. If you say so. Anyway, I'll stay here with Aoi. Let me handle this. Lappermon and I will be here too. Oh, okay. It's alright, Aoi. Dry those tears. Saki, It wasn't your fault, Aoi. You didn't do anything wrong. But... there was nothing anyone could have done. Back there, I wanted to help too. We all did. It's nice that the girls can comfort each other like this. I'm really glad Saki is here right now. Oh. What do we have here? An acorn. Well, Minoru next. If the chat has other characters they would like me to speak to while we have free reign, they can just say so. Otherwise, I'll just be doing stuff. Hey Takuma, what's up? Yeah, Aoi is kind of tall. Now that you're mentioning it, I'm going around checking on people since nobody came to the cafeteria this morning. Kaito's pretty worked up. He's talking about going to look for Mew on his own. I see. Then it sounds like this is no time for us to remain idle. Yeah, Kaito can get pretty fixated on things, can't he? Especially when they involve his sister. Yeah, who'd have thought a tough guy like him would have such a soft spot for his sister? Well, this is a nice surprise. It seems like Minoru's holding up better than I thought. By the way, Takuma, what sort of comics do you like? Where's this coming from? I do not believe that now is an appropriate time for such conversations. Oh, come on, relax. Besides, there's some things I want to ask because of this situation. I don't really get why he's asking me this, but let me see. I'm not exactly big into comics, mostly just your typical hero stuff. I do enjoy the occasional romantic comedy too, but I bet Minoru would tease me about that. What should I say to Minoru? I'm not telling him? Why are you asking? Or those comics he likes. Yep, that is basically how Minoru copes. It's why he's mostly a jokester for... Why he's mostly been a jokester so far? It's because he's like... He rather that than deal with the actual trauma of things. So, you know. True, it would have been cool if you could just answer honestly. That is... Yeah, that is very true. When funny guy stops laughing, you know things have gotten serious. That's actually a trope that works really, really well. For a lot of characters, like... It's done really well with the Flash in the Justice League show. There is... he has a moment where he just stops being quippy. And it just feels like... Oh frick, the Flash is not making one-liners. And then he runs off screen. Like away from the threat. There's also a great scene, or there's also like a lot of great Spider-Man scenes that works off of that premise, because Spider-Man is also famously a very quippy character. Interestingly, according to Miles Morales, Spider-Man says that being quippy helps keep the civilians calm as you're saving them. Like it makes them feel like you have it under control. Which is an interesting reason to be like a quippy superhero. Those comics he likes. Here we go. Well, I'll read anything if I think it's interesting, but I'm mostly into superheroes. Yeah, I knew it! Superhero comics are the best, right? When we make it back to our world, I've got tons of recommendations for you. So I've got some favorites I've been reading forever. I can never wait for the next issue. Like, I love how this dialogue is so vague and generic. It's like, I'm not gonna tell you what I read, because if I actually told you out loud that I read Batman, then we have a copyright issue. Man, I can't wait to find out what happens next. Is it just me, or does Minoru seem like he's acting a little forced? Anyway, the hero's just the coolest. Like, of all the heroes I know, it's not even close. When I read it, I think about how I want to be like that. I'm not even joking. Minoru, please. Alright, you don't really know what we're talking about, do you, Falcomon? Man, if only there were comics in this world too. Ain't that a shame? Do not push yourself so hard, Minoru. What do you mean? It's plain to see your heart is not truly in this conversation. No way! Don't be ridiculous! I thought so. He's been putting on an act. Minoru, you seem pretty down. Guess I couldn't fool you. But you know, it's not just me. It's everyone. Everyone's in a bad mood after Ryo's disappearance yesterday. And I guess Minoru is no exception. Why couldn't I do anything? Minoru. It's not like Ryo and I even got along all that well. He was kind of a loser, really. But I'm still not thrilled that he's gone. Minoru, calm down. And it sucks because I knew he was struggling. He had been since we came here. Why did I just keep ignoring him right up to the end? Yeah, I've been asking myself that too. And I didn't just ignore him. I kept teasing and insulting him, even though he was older. I'm the worst. It wasn't your fault, Minoru. You shouldn't blame yourself so much. You don't have to try and comfort me. I know what I did was awful. I don't think I ever treated Rio right. It's hard to believe Minoru could get this depressed. It's so different from usual. I guess in his own way he's been thinking a lot about Rio. Falcomon, I think we should give Minoru some space right now. I concur. Yet I believe as long as Minoru can reflect on his actions in this way, his heart is in the right place. So funny guy is not funny right now. Who would have thunk? Now what do I want to do now? I'm gonna go talk to Saki. I see Aoi and Saki. Should I call out to them? Yes, we should. One night just isn't enough to put something like that behind you, is it? Yeah, I'm still pretty upset about the whole thing too. We all watched as one of us disappeared. The shock of that moment was unbelievable. Ryo was a pretty twisted guy. He was always really grumpy, insulting and uncooperative. But that doesn't make it okay that he's gone. Besides, I knew what his real problem was. He never knew how to express himself. I guess that side of him kind of reminded me of myself. That's why I stuck by him. I never understood why Saki, who's so cheerful and outgoing, was always with Ryo. But I think I get it now. She must have felt like they were two sides of the same coin. Not that I could ever see it. He was always so lonely. That's why he acted the way he did. That's right, people can be like that, can't they? You could see it too, Floramon? Nope, not at all. What? But I know that you are really nice, Saki. I know that better than anyone. Nice. Is that what you think too, Takuma? Saki seems nice enough to me, but she can be pretty blunt sometimes. Besides, I feel like I still don't know her all that well. Do we tell her up front we think she's blunt? Or are we gonna tell her we think she's nice? Or are we gonna tell her that we have no idea? So yeah. It's interesting because while they don't have that much in common personality-wise, Saki does kind of give off the same vibe as Mimi from Adventure. I'm not sure what it is. Actually, maybe it's because she's the only one with blonde hair. Like, Kaito also has blonde hair, but as you can see, he's coloring it. Takumon. But they're all Digimon. It's Takumon, Kaitomon, Aomon. But yeah, I think the game is trying to insinuate that Saki is potentially a foreigner. Blonde is not. I agree with you, Hawk. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but people has a tendency to take it the wrong way. Yeah, I'm sure you're nice enough. Hey, what kind of a non-answer is that? I'll have you know that Saki is very nice. Yeah, sure, but I don't know. I feel like there's more to it than that. Huh? What's that supposed to mean? Well, I'm not sure how best to say it. Like, you clearly understand Rio really well. It's like you said before. You may not come out and say it, but you care about people. Huh. So that's how you feel about me? I'm kinda happy about that. Thanks, Takuma. What? Sure. Oh, Takuma, your face is turning red. You feeling shy? Maybe a little nervous? No, why would I be nervous? Yeah, smooth. Very smooth. You know, I think talking with you helped make me feel a little better. Thanks, Takuma. Guess I'll talk to Kaito too. Kaito, he looks pretty pissed. What's going on? Yeah, it did work somehow. Oh, hey Kaito. What are you doing over there? Oh, I don't know. I don't want to intrude on you guys or anything. Hey, come on, you're one of us now. No need to hang back. Didn't we get affection for her? Yeah, we did. It bumped 6 points. If only I'd seen through her disguise sooner. Things wouldn't have ended like that. It's not like it was all your fault. Everyone else got tricked too. None of us blame you. I so disagree with all of the things you're saying right now. Kaito is the only one who didn't get tricked by her. In fact, Kaito was calling out her bullshit from the second he saw her. Like, you're all gullible fucking idiots. And Kaito was the only one who actually tried to fucking warn you. One of us. One of us. Everyone else got tricked too. None of us blame you, Kaito. Well, I still feel bad about it, okay? I've been acting so selfishly this whole time. Only thinking of myself. But I only did it because I thought I would be the one to pay the price. I couldn't do anything back there, even though it was me who got Rio into that mess. I'll never forgive myself. No, Kaito, it wasn't your fault. There was nothing anyone could have done. That's right. It was out of our hands. Still, I wanted to apologize. I feel like there was more I could have done. So, I'm sorry. I've always considered Kaito brash and thoughtless, but really he's a good guy. With a strong sense of what's right, surprisingly honest, and even common sense. Are we going with you're really honest, you're a good guy, or you got some sense? Alright, I was in my head count like we talked to Aoi, talked to Minoru, Ryo's dead, we talked to Saki, Mio is out there, and we're talking to Kaito right now. I was like, wait, I'm missing someone. Right, Shuji's here. Forgot you were here, Shuji, sorry. Whoops. I give you guys 1 minute more and then I'll pick something. Yeah, Mary Shuji exists. It's like probably off somewhere scolding Lopman. That seems to be all he's doing most of the time. You got some sense, boy. You know, you actually do have some common sense, Kaito. Huh? What's this all of a sudden? You can be reckless and short-tempered, and you don't really have a way with words. Takuma is great with words. He is really the smooth talker. But you're always thinking of what you can do for Mio, and I think that's great. What? That's not... I'm not... No. Kaito, what's wrong? Forget it. It's nothing. But thanks, Takuma. Anyway, enough about me. You sure the others are gonna show up? Because I'm not waiting past noon. Okay, I got it already. Man, I shouldn't even be wasting time talking like this. Huh. Now he's angry. Why? I'm sure it's just a cover and he's really feeling embarrassed. What a liar. Hey, I can hear you. And I'm serious about not wasting time. We got enemy monsters and weird fog out there. Yeah, he's right. We got no end of things to be concerned about right now. Oh yeah, that reminds me. What were those creepy hands that came out of the fog? So, Maddie, the thing about Kaito is that he is the kind of idiot who bonds with the bros by hurling insults at each other, as far as I have experience with him. I feel like every time I insult him, he somehow likes me more. But yeah. You know, man bonding. That's been bugging me too. Dragman, do you or any of the others know anything? I'm not really sure myself. You don't know? Sorry. Well, that's okay. You were trying to cheer me up the only way you knew how. Thanks. Whatever else is true, Kaito and Dragman make a good team. But for real, man, the heck is this? I can get some wag-ass text, but I can't send anything back to anyone? You too? Huh, Kaito? You mean I'm not the only one? Yeah, everyone else too. We were thinking of heading to the radio tower, actually. What, and leave Mew all by her lonesome? We gotta hurry up and save her. Well, man, you said you'd wait around until noon, right? Yeah. I think we talked with everyone, except Miyuki and Haru and Shuji, wherever he is. Everyone seems restless. Restless. Don't worry, Miyuki. I'll always be with you. With you. So that's where these two went. I wonder, should I say something? Both Haru and Miyuki are kind of hard to talk to sometimes. Although it is nice to see them getting along so well. How is it that goes? Kimi ni naga. No, I can't remember the lyrics. Sorry. Huh? Miyuki, that song. Hey, Takuma, did you hear that? It sounded like Miyuki was singing something. Yeah, it did. It was too quiet for me to really make it out, but I heard something. Never mind. Or was I imagining it? Haru doesn't seem too happy, does he? No, if anything, he looks really sad. You think so? Then let's go cheer him up. No, wait, Agumon! Haru, Miyuki! Takuma, Agumon, how long have you been there? Been there? Not too long. Sorry, we didn't mean to eavesdrop or anything. You heard that? Heard that? He's asking about the song, isn't he? Maybe we weren't supposed to hear it. Should I be honest about this or pretend not to have noticed? Then again, I am worried about Miyuki. Maybe I should turn the question back on them. So like, with the way visual novels works and how protagonists always like, I need to think long and hard before I respond. It's like, imagine how that would be like in real conversation. Just Project being like, yes, I want the apple. Just like, imagine the amount of politeness you have to just take for, you know, waiting around for all of that facial animation that goes on with Takuma while he's like thinking to himself. So, is it bad if we did? Heard what? Oh, yes, I heard it. Okay, we are being honest. You mean how Miyuki was singing something? Yeah, it was quiet, but I heard it. Me too. I definitely heard it. Oh, so you heard it too? Could it have been because of you? No, forget it. It's nothing. There it is again, that mournful expression. Haru, did you want her to sing more? I'm not sure. I feel like he dodged the question. Hold on to this, Takuma. I'm sure it will be some use to you. Ah, yeah, that would have been amazing, honestly. With an invincible timer that just goes, dude, are you listening? Oh, all right, we're going to see how everyone else is doing, but we should talk about the search for Mio. Can you two be in the cafeteria by noon? Me and my sister? Yeah, Kaito's waiting for everyone to get together, and I hate to leave you two out. Okay. All right, I'll see you later then. So... Go play Oxenfree? Oh, Oxenfree has that? I was unaware. Huh. Takuma, last night was awful, wasn't it? Yeah. First the professor and now Rio. We faced lots of dangers since we came to this world, but for people to actually die? I'm reminded once again how much more dangerous this place is than I thought. How are we supposed to get out of here? How are we supposed to survive? Takuma, are you alright? What? Sorry, I shouldn't get so down. After how he shit me up last night. That's okay, I'm a little surprised myself. Surprised? About what? About Rio. I still can't believe what happened to that human child. If that had happened to you, Takuma, I don't know what I would have done. Yeah, same here. After all, it wasn't just Rio who disappeared. Kunemon went with him. I feel bad for Kunemon too. Rio never seemed to understand what Kunemon was thinking. But I know Kunemon was concerned for Rio. Why did it have to end like that? Now Kunemon doesn't even have Rio. Human children are special to Agumon and the others, somehow, right? But even so, the thought of disappearing must be terrifying even to them. So it makes sense Agumon would be upset by what happened to Rio and Kunemon. Well, I'm not going to abandon you, Agumon. Ah, Takuma? What a nice thing to say. Looks like this time it was your turn to cheer me up. Thank you. I feel a lot better. Well, I'm glad I could at least cheer you up. I'm pretty sure everyone else is still upset. Then I just had to fix that. Oh, how? Well, I'm not sure. Is there anything you think I could do? What might Agumon be able to cheer people up? Maybe if you went and talked with everyone like we're doing right now. That might help make things easier to deal with. Then again, I'm sure they're all in pain. Maybe they'd prefer to be left alone. I'm not sure. Are we gonna give people space? We're gonna ask him to talk to them, or are we just gonna say we honestly don't know? Yeah, QQ gone? No more QQ for us, I guess. You know, Agumon, you're a surprisingly good listener. Maybe you could talk to everyone. Oh, yeah. But I think they probably all had a conversation like we just did already. Minora has Falcomon, Aoi has Labramon. And the same goes for everybody else. Oh, I hadn't thought of that. Although I am a little worried about Shuji and Lopmon. Hey, how about this? Why not do something for the others you like them to do for you? Oh, good thinking. That gives me an idea. I should go look around that one spot. Sounds like he's muttering to himself about something. Be right back, Takuma. Wait, where are you going? Don't worry about it. Bye! Well, if you say so, but be back in the cafeteria by noon, okay? Otherwise, Kaito might go off looking for Mew on his own. Got it! Sorry, Maddie. Huck was faster. Shuji is available now. Something's going on by the woods. Hopefully no one is up next. But yeah, I mean, going by the affinity, you might be right about that. I'm contemplating talking to Kaito again, since now the layout has changed, so there's probably more dialogue with them. If anyone has anyone they want me to go check up on, they can just ask me so. Are you still not ready to go? What's taking so long? I'm working on letting everyone know. Besides, you said you wait until noon. I'd rather not be waiting at all. Huck, what do you mean Minoru's next? Minoru's 28. Oh, you mean that? That's almost as much as Rio had. And we all know that. But don't try to rush people too much. All that stuff with Rio hit everyone harder than I'd realized. Makes sense to me. They probably all realized the same thing could happen to any of them. It's not so easy to get over something like that. Until last night, none of us fully realized just how dangerous this place could be. Probably deep down, none of us thought we'd actually die. We thought we'd be rescued. And Mew's out there right now on her own, in a dangerous place like this. Mew. What am I doing? I don't have time for this. Hey, wait. Are you just going to be charging out there again? Think about what happened yesterday. We can't let the same thing happen to Mew. So I'm going, even if it has to be alone. It's like you haven't learned anything. Kaito, wait. No, I waited long enough. This is bad. He might actually leave this time. I need to convince him to stop. But it has to be good, or he won't listen. Should I say we need his help too? Or should I try to stop him by force? Persuade, appeal, or by force if need be. None of you realized when you lost the professor. Wait. I'm having fun with the chat right now. None of you realized it when you lost the professor? We did not confirm the death! Yeah. Gonna give you guys a few moments. Huh. I just noticed that Kaito's wearing an earring. I guess we'll try to persuade him. It's like I said before. Anything could happen out there. I can't let you go on your own. It's not safe. I can take care of myself, okay? Besides, I'll have Dragmon with me. It sounds like Kaito trusts Dragmon more than I realized. But wait, that's a problem. If that's how he feels, how can I convince him to stay? You should know, Kaito. I'm with Takuma on this one. What? I thought you said before you'd come with me. Only as a last resort if you rush out of here. Besides, you never know what you'll find when you're looking for Mew. Better to have help. Yeah, sure, but... Looks like Kaito's starting to calm down. Thanks to Dragmon. One more point might do it. What a rebel, indeed. Kaito, think of how Mew would feel if anything were to happen to you. Alright, fine. Besides, I did say I'd wait until noon. Leaving before then really wouldn't be right. Exactly, that's good thinking for you. Hey, you didn't have to add that. Let's all work together and find Mew. You're right, Takuma. Thanks. Takumon. I'm glad that's not actually a thing yet. With emphasis on the word yet, knowing Digimon? I'm sorry, Takuma. Kaito tends to act without thinking. Oh, shut up. Well, gonna check on Minoru. Minoru has nothing new to say. Let's check on Aoi again. Aoi also doesn't have anything new today. New to say. We have 5 moves left. I'm gonna check in with Falcomon. Oh, Takuma, perfect timing. Is something wrong, Falcomon? It's about Kunemon. As you know, he was unable to communicate with you humans. Yeah, apparently he had a hard time communicating properly. If Kunemon had been more concerned with this, and if he had gotten through to Ryu, I believe things may not have turned out as they did. Yeah, I think you're probably right. And yet, Kunemon tried his best in his own way. He fought to communicate using actions, not words. He did? Yes, Kunemon made a piece of equipment for Ryu. This is the result. What is it? And tell me truthfully, what do you think of this equipment? What do you think of it? I don't even know what it is supposed to be. I'm sure Kunemon worked very hard making this for Ryu. I'd like to tell Falcomon he did a good job, but Falcomon did ask for an honest opinion. So are we going with, this is terrible? I'm not sure, or it's really well made. I guess I can check on the ghost kids next. A QQ rock indeed. I really enjoy the music here. I am not sure. Then let us reserve judgment. There is one thing I can say though. Oh, what is that? It reminded me of Kunaman in that sense. I think it's well done. I see. In that case, I will leave this to you. Really, are you sure? It was only a prototype, and I have no use for such a thing. I'd like you to have it. An anti-paralysis crystal. I'm sorry to trouble you with this, Takuma. We are now wearing the QQ Rock. Very important. I don't think there's anything new with Miyuki and Haru. Yeah, I know. Going to the woods. This one's no good. What about this one? Oh, over there. Yes, I think that could be it. I bet Takuma and the others will love this. Now, I think I'll head a little further out. No sign of Agumon here. Where could he have wandered off to? Great. I forgot about that. I absolutely wasted time. Oops. Because the smart thing is just going directly for where he actually is. And not waste time in the other spaces. Man, I sure have come a long way looking for Agumon. I doubt he'd have gone much further than this. I think I hear something. That's him. What's he doing, humming to himself out here? Hey, Agumon. Ah! Oh, Takuma, it's you. You startled me. Sorry. But what are you doing out here? Ta-da! Take a look at this! What is all that? Well, I was thinking of what might cheer people up, and this is all the stuff I found! Wait, is that why you've been running off? That's right. Remember what you told me? You said to cheer people up, I should do something for them. I'd like done for me. So I've been collecting stuff I thought would help make them feel better. Oh, sounds like in his own way, Agumon was being really thoughtful. Thanks, Agumon. I'm sure everyone will love what you found. I hope so. That'll make me really happy. Okay, and that... I guess that leaves us with talking to Shuji. It's Shuji. Should I talk to him? After I take this picture. Look at how sad Lobman looks. Oh, this is all my fault. If only I'd been able to keep it together. Shuji? Oh! Oh, Takuma, sorry, I was just talking to myself. No, I feel like I should be the one to apologize. I didn't mean to scare you. How are you doing? Shuji, you look like you're in much pain. All the time. I'm worried about you. Shut up. What do you know? Not only was I thrown into some strange new world, I watched someone die in front of me. I'm sorry, I only meant... This is exactly the kind of thing the professor trusted me to keep from happening. If I had my act together, Ryo would still be here. I've completely failed the professor. Shuji, I can see why you'd feel that way, but you shouldn't blame yourself. What happened to the two of them wasn't your fault. No, it is my fault. I'm the oldest, the one who's supposed to be the leader. It was my job to keep everyone safe. How am I supposed to apologize to Ryo's parents? He really feels like he's responsible for what happened. But it's not like he's solely to blame for it. None of it was his fault. No need to apologize. Think of it later or I'll apologize too. You sure have a lot of faith in Shuji's life, huh? Okay, we'll apologize with him. Well, I'm not sure what you should say, but I'll be there to apologize with you. After all, when it comes to what happened with Rio, I'm at least as responsible as you were. Thanks, but you shouldn't have to feel that way. I really am a terrible leader, aren't I? No, you're not. You're doing the best you can, and I think that's what counts. Well, who asked you? Anyway, sorry, but would you mind giving me a little more time on my own? Are you sure? Yeah, I could use some time to think. Alright. Shuji's not taking this well, and his own strong sense of responsibility isn't helping. Maybe it's best if I just leave him alone for a while. And... oh, Lopman. We can talk to Lopman. Is that Lopman? Maybe I should say something to him? Lopman, you by yourself? Where's Shuji? He gets mad when I'm around. He told me to get lost. Oh, Shuji, seems like he's really struggling, doesn't he? If it were me, I wouldn't let him out of my sight. Really? But didn't you go off to the shrine on your own earlier? Yep, that was something I just had to find. I got so excited thinking about it. I took off right away. But I made sure to tell Takuma I was going. You never told me where, though. I'm sorry. You two get along so well. Must be nice. Lopman seems really unhappy about his relationship with Shuji. I feel like if this keeps up, something bad is going to happen. I really wish they'd start getting along better soon. Yep. The puppy eyes got bigger. Everyone's probably in the cafeteria by now. I should head back.
Yokata. 全員集まってくれてたんだな。
そりゃあタクマが必死で頼みに来るからさ、無視するわけにもいかないじゃん。
さっきまであれこれと悩んでいたくせにか。
ああ、それは言わない約束だろ。
Minoru was pretty upset before. Looks like he's in better shape now. Not to mention the others.
たくまくん、心配ばかりかけてごめんね。私もう大丈夫だから。バッチリ復活したんだよね。
そっか、よかった。
たくまのおかげだな。
春とみゆきもちゃんと来てくれてありがとな。
それで本題のみゆちゃんの救出の件だが、
それについてはまず俺から一つ言わせてくれ。本当は妹のためにみんなを巻き込みたくはなかったんだ。なのにすまね
え。うわー、マジかよ。あのカイトがすまねえだって。
ミノル、茶化すな。
そうだよ。カイトの真剣な気持ちに水を差したらダメでしょ。ミノルってほんと調子者なのね。
わかんないかな。俺はね、わざと空気を明るくしようとしてるの。
Yeah, and everyone is really upset right now. Though sometimes Minoru can go too far.
ねえ、カイトくん。私たちに申し訳ないと思うことはないわ。そうよ。 私たちみんなミオを助けに行くつもりだったもの。
むしろ謝るのは私たちの方かも。一刻も早く助けに行きたかったはずなのに、集まるのが遅くなってごめんなさい。
いや、昨日のこともあったからな。そういうわけだから、みんな手を貸してくれ。
ああ、もちろんだ。
ちょっと待ってくれ。この状況で言うのは申し訳ないが、本当に行くつもりなのか？
修二、
今のどういう意味だよ。
そのままの意味だ。化け物の敵に正体不明の霧、その危険性は昨日十分に味わったはずだろう。亮と同じように、もしかしたら彼女もも
う。なんてこと言うの、修二さん。
僕は客観的な意見を言っただけで。
ミユは助からねえってのが客観的な意見だっていうのかよ、てめえ。
おい、暴力はやめろよ。ハルとミユキもいるんだぞ。
怖い怖い。
悪いけど、そいつの言ってることだけは認められねえ。
僕はここにいるみんなの命に責任があるんだ。リーダーとして慎重な判断を下す必要があるんだ。
何がリーダーとしてだ。なもんただ臆病風吹かせてるだけじゃねえか。
Yeah, Shuji is being very, very, very freaking tactless right now.
おいカイト、やめてやれ。
僕は臆病なんかじゃない。君のような無鉄砲な人間にはわからないかもしれないが、年上には年上としての責任があるんだ。
修二もやめてよ。
うるさい、お前は黙ってろ。
修二さん、ちょっと落ち着いてください。カイトだって兄としての責任があるからこそ必死なんですよ。
それは
そいつみてえな軟弱な野郎に俺の気持ちが、兄貴の責任の大きさってもんが分かってたまるかよ。
僕が無責任だって言いたいのか？
ああ、もうこれじゃいつまでたっても話が進まないじゃない。
僕やだよ、みんなが喧嘩するの。
そんなの僕だって同じだよ。
I know I should stop this argument before it goes on much longer, but how? Should I side with Kaito, respect Shuji's opinion, or try to enlist help from somebody else? Are we gonna side with Kaito? Side with Shuji? Or ask someone else entirely? So, yeah, Shuji is being what is called like I get it. He wants everyone to not get hurt, but also he's advocating for leaving you out to dry, which is just not okay, if you ask me. But yeah. The boy is also just way too stressed for his own good. Like, way too stressed. And I do wish you could get better along with Loveman. I know Maddie has been pointing out that Shuji has death flags, but one of the biggest things I've been worrying about while playing this game was that Ryo and Kunima never really managed to connect with each other. And Shuji and Lopman are also not really on wavelength. In fact, if anything, I think Shuji's relationship with Lopman is worse than Ryo's relationship with Kunaman. And I just generally see that as a really bad sign. We are siding with Kaito.
修二さん、ここはやっぱりカイトに手を貸すべきじゃないですか。
君はここにいる全員が再び危険な目に遭ってもいいというのか。
そうじゃないですけど、このまま放っておくわけには。それにもし僕たちが行かない選択をしてもカイトは一人で行っちゃいますよ。そもそも俺一人で行くつもりだったからな。別に今からだって一人で行ったっていいんだ。俺は
一人ではなしだぜ。何度も言うが、その時は俺も一緒だからな。
修二さん、カイトとドラクモンだけ行かせるんですか？
そんなのダメだよ。
修二
もういい。手を貸してくれって言ったが、揉めるならなしだ。じゃあな、俺は行くぜ。
勝手な真似はよせ。
邪魔するな。
修二さんもカイト君もいい加減にしてください。
葵君、すっげえ。あの二人を一気に黙らせた。なかなかに勇ましい声だったな。
I didn't realize Aoi could get so loud.
ここで言い争っていて何になるんですか？こんなの時間の無駄です。カイト君、修二さんと喧嘩してもミュウちゃんは助からない。そうでしょ？
それは。
修二さん、危険って言いますけど、危ないからってここにこもるつもりですか？
そんなつもりは。
Yeah, I'm glad someone spoke up.
ミュウちゃんを探し出すのはもちろんですけど、元の世界に帰るための方法を見つけるためにも行動するべきだと私は思います。
あれ、なんか急に葵の声がちっちゃくなった。
短歌切ったのはいいけど、途中で恥ずかしくなったんじゃない？葵、恥ずかしがることなんてないわよ。さっきの葵、とってもかっこよかった。
いえ、ごめんなさい。私なんかが偉そうに。
いや、葵君の言う通りだ。すまない。
俺もカッとなって悪かった。
よーし、それじゃミーを助けに行くっつうのにまとまったってことで。
いや、なんでミノルが仕切り出すのよ。
なんかそういうノリが必要かなって思ってさ。で、どこに向かえばいいんだ？
確か昨日遊園地に探しに行くって言ってたよな。ああ、昨日会ったテントモンってやつの話によれば、ミュウはアルケニモンから逃げた後、遊園地の方へ行ったみてえだ。テントモンがキラキラしたとこって言ってたやつだよな。
キラキラしたところ？なんだか素敵そう。
向かったのは本当に遊園地で間違いないのか？
ほぼ間違いねえよ。あいつは昔から遊園地が好きだったからな。
それが突然見下ろしたところにできてるなら行かないわけがないってことか。
キラキラの大きな輪があってすごかったもんな。
子供ってのはみんな漏れなく遊園地が好きって相場が決まってるしな。みゆきと春だって好きだろ遊園地。
僕、わかんない。
わかんない。
Okay, guys, I think this is where we're ending it today. Chapter 4. We're really moving forward now. So yeah, looks like Harmony and Moral are now neck and neck. That's interesting. I wonder if we stay on the Moral path or if we're gonna move over to Harmony. And hopefully we won't get any more characters killed. That would be nice. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. And on that, I guess I will be spawning out. Bye!